Yorkshire tea. How's that, kiddo?
Man.
I've only got 3 pouches, mate, but there you go. You got one each morning for your breakfast.
Yorkshire tea. James Stewart Supercross title, Steve Ramone first Akrapovic MX1 title, number 5 Ryan Dungey, Cairoli, Sunderland 2017 Dakar, Cyril Dupre 2013 Dakar, and the beast itself, the Meoni winning Dakar bike.
So, a tour of Akrapovic. This is going to be cool.
Now this bike is one of the most special bikes here in this awesome display. This is the bike of Jorge Lorenzo from 2012 when he won the MotoGP World Championship. And for Akrapovic that was a really special title because it was the 100th title, World Championship title, for a vehicle with an Akrapovic exhaust system. Well, here we are in the durability testing facility at Akrapovic, and this is something that's really close to my heart because I'm an aerospace engineer by profession, and I worked in aerospace for 17 years and spent some number of years in the durability testing department for military aircraft. So it's really nice to see the application of some of the things I've been used to working with in the past on my passion, which is motorcycles. So a really special treat for Races to Places video series today, and that's to get the opportunity to stand next to Fabrizio Meoni's Dakar winning bike. This was the first V-twin twin-cylinder big bike to win the Dakar, and I believe the only one, and that was in 2002 with Fabrizio Meoni. I've raced the 450s in the Dakar, I've raced the 690 rally all over the world, and I've never ever managed to race or ride this KTM 950, but maybe I can talk nicely to the guys here at Akrapovic and have a ride on it today.
And she started. Let's hope Lyndon can handle the power. We don't want a catastrophe here. Wheelie, wheelie. I'm sure he's been told to take it steady.
Riding a 950 rally! Yeehaw! Nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it for us.
Thank you, thanks. That's really awesome. Okay, so this morning we were at the headquarters, head office of Akrapovic. It's where they've got the foundry, the engineering facilities, and some R&D facilities. And now we're on the road. We're on a journey of about an hour to the production facility. So this is where all the production parts get manufactured. So should be something completely different, and we'll be there in a few minutes and show you around. So here we are in the heart of Akrapovic, and that's the dyno room. And as an engineer and somebody that loves to play with their bikes, just like Igor Akrapovic did, it's a pleasure to be in this room with my bike, Basel bike. Now, every single bike that has won World Championships has been through this facility. So the MotoGP bikes, the World Super bikes, MXGP bikes, rally bikes, they all get developed, the exhaust systems get developed on this very dyno.
On the Hall of Fame, whee!
Now this is the production facility, and it's over 20,000 square meters in size. It's huge. Now to give you an idea how many exhaust systems Akrapovic make and sell every year, it's over 150,000. Now for a company of some 1,200, 1,200 employees, that's a lot of exhaust systems and a lot of work. And as you can see behind me, a lot of parts too. So once the tube has been made, the next step of the process is to bend it. And that's a prime example here of what these machines do. Now, I can't show you the machine because bending titanium tube is very, very difficult, but this just shows you how they do it, what the output is, and then this will get chopped up and placed into various exhaust systems. And here's another example, smaller bore tube. You can see it's been pretty tightly bended and very accurate. So obviously welding is a huge part of the process when making exhaust systems, and while some of it's done manually, painstakingly welded manually, a lot of the welding is done by these robots, welding robots. We're going to show you this robot in action. So this is the final assembly. This is where all the pieces that we've seen getting manufactured are put together. Bolts, clips, wire locking, springs, final assembly, placed in the packaging, put in the warehouse and then distributed to over 80 countries around the world. This is an S1000RR BMW exhaust system and it is a work of art. Well, what a fantastic day it's been here at the Akrapovic facilities. It's been really great to be shown around and to see some of the things that we probably would never get to see, and certainly you guys would never get to see. So I hope you enjoy what I've been able to bring to you and see these facilities and how they make these awesome exhaust systems here at the factory. I've had a really great time. I've just come back, it's just about to get dark, picked up the bike just to find out that the guys have serviced my exhaust system for me while I've been at the production facility. So Basil's got some new packing in the exhaust silencers and should be good for another 60,000 kilometers at least. So I'm super happy about that. So I'm going to go back to Ljubljana now, go get something to eat, but fantastic day here at Akrapovic. Thanks again, Mitchke. Thanks so much. We'll see you again, yeah? Thank you very much, yeah. See you later. See you.
Well, what a grand tour it's been. Awesome. So today we're making the journey from Slovenia and crossing into Austria, where the destination will be KTM factory. So if you bleed orange, you're going to love this. So en route is this fantastic tunnel called Skodovenia Predora. The construction of the tunnel in the narrowest part of the Dovzan Gorge was undertaken thanks to the residence of the German baron and banker Julius Born. In the period before Born's arrival, there was no passage through the valley, only a precarious suspension bridge known as the Devil's Bridge.
little siren in my mind. I can't decide if I was dreaming or alive. There's something circling the water where I'm swimming.
A little bit snowy up here.
I'll tell you what's next. Play the role, filler if you really want that. I could be the one that you're gonna wanna want back. Even if I read into it deep, I got the combat ready on lock for you. I'm watching all the clocks, but the talk of the ticking hand stop for you. I'll write the plot for you, but won't implement it. My eyes are realizing what I'm witnessing is tempting.
Well, just a couple of days ago, we were in Slovenia at Akrapovič, and what an amazing experience that was to see the factory and things that we don't normally get to see and be able to share that with you. Now, 2 days later, we're in Austria and we're just about to go to the home of KTM in Mattighofen. I've got some meetings there. I'm going to try to film some stuff, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to be possible yet. Hoping to have a factory tour, a visit to the motorsport department to talk about future projects and just generally have a chat with KTM at the head office, head place here in Mattighofen, Austria.
Right, Basil, let's go to KTM, where he was born years ago.
Ah, fantastic. I haven't been here for a very long time.
Well, the town of Mattighofen looks well kept. And we arrive at KTM MotoHall. In the words of KTM, they say when you arrive at the MotoHall, you'll be immersed in their high-speed world covering 2,600 square metres. So let's get in and do that.
So I've travelled a long way around the world, 230,000 kilometres, and I'm here at the MotoHall in Mattighofen at KTM. And I meet some people from Mexico. They saw the map on my helmet and said, "You have been to Mexico? ¡Viva México, cabrones!" So I'm just here in the MotoHall at KTM. And look who it is, Joey Evans made it onto the Orange Wall of Fame. Let the carburetor live for a long, long time. There it is. So a really interesting statistic here. The average number of kilometres flown by a KTM employee supporting factory bikes around the world. On average 41,000 kilometres a year, and it just so happens that that's the same mileage that I've done on average per year on Races to Places.
Really cool to take a look at the bikes from back in the day.
So those that know, this bike is very close to my heart because it's the real first true adventure bike that I ever owned, the KTM 950 in 2003, the 2003 model. It's the only production bike that's really ever been brought into production from a factory racing bike, and that was the bike of Fabrizio, Meoni and Sal and all those guys that used to race them. And to this day, mine's done 180,000 kilometers or something, and it still works, and it's still an awesome machine.
Next time on Races to Places, we continue the Orange Tour.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching Races to Places. Please check out the link to my Patreon page below where you can find special features and pre-released episodes of Races to Places. I look forward to your messages and comments on there.